Funnily enough, at the world's biggest mobile show, it's not new mobiles that are the big news, because everything that's here has kind of been released before. So this year's show is going to be about big essential trends around 5 and 6G, what's happening with augmented reality, and how startups are going to be using wireless technology in the future. Smartphones have really become commoditized. There's not that much difference in between handsets, which is why we've seen companies like Apple and Samsung charge $2,000 for a smartphone, because they've gone into luxury, they've gone into price differentiation. And the feature differentiation has become so fine that now it's mostly about marketing. So once the show has become so focused on Chinese handset manufacturers, we're definitely seeing a price battle and just about sheer volume.
So you can get the idea of the translation, and this is one of the key things and find the camera and one tap to confirm. The images and the video into the smartphone, so you can view the content you shoot. So it's very convenient.
I think that most technology companies learned that they were a little bit bullish on AR and VR and metaverse, and that kind of bit them in the butt. And so this year, everyone's being a lot more conservative about how they talk about augmented reality and the metaverse. I think that there's a little bit more of a realistic expectation about how we will be actually rolling it out within startups and within real society. Before it was a little bit fantastical, now it's a little bit more practical.
La risposta è trasparente, un po' come un riscaldamento, poi la pompa che fa. Non lo so, ma tra l'altro bene così, bene la ricerca.
Right now, a lot of the smartphone manufacturers are here. They're back to announce their own flagships, which has been a great platform for brands that are not Apple or Samsung that can just hold their own events. I think there's a lot of talk about the environment. A lot of people are, talking about climate change and going green and how, they're going green with their products. There's also a big conversation about AI. A couple of years ago, AI just meant, being able to take great photos on a smartphone and having software improve photos. These days, with ChatGPT, for example, being a big thing, there's a bigger conversation around it, the ethics of it, but also how it plays into other aspects of smartphone computing.
difficult. The lights are,
There are these big bywords that people talk about. Metaverse was definitely one of them last year. I think the conversation around the metaverse, is not just the Facebook or Meta's interpretation of it. I think the importance of the metaverse is being able to have a space where even if we're virtually, we're apart and distant, we can come together and actually fill in the gaps that in a meeting, that in an interpersonal meeting can bring about. And I think that's what the metaverse eventually might be. Although, as you can see today, there's not a lot of talk about the metaverse here at MWC.